There's a lot was spoken about the study session. And at the end of it, we, the people here, we're tasked with three options, three choices. And I'm going to paraphrase because I don't have them right here. One was to approve the idea of putting the cars over the trains. In other words, putting this big bridge on McKinley Street. That was option one. Option two was to approve the trains to go over the cars. And option three was to bring it back to staff and have a study and have them re-look at the up-to-date numbers. And here's why I think that that's vitally important. The numbers that we were looking at that particular study session were, to the best of my knowledge, 2007. Well, that's 10 years ago. And I'm sure that some costs have come up and some costs have come down and things like that. And what we had asked them to do was not to approve the destruction of anything and not to approve the trains over the, but to come back and say, okay, if we do this, option one, this is what it's going to cost. If it's option two, this is what it's going to cost. Because I think it's incumbent upon the city council members, the people we have now, the people we have in the future, the people we have 20 years from now, to act in the best benefit of all the citizens of Corona. And we cannot, how many times have you heard Dick Haley say this? We cannot make an intelligent decision unless we get all the facts. I know it's annoying. I know that Nelson's not really happy that we're making him do more work. He's got a ton of now, and I'm giving him more. But that's his job, to go and find out. Also, we have to open up negotiations with the railroad. And if the railroad says we're going to do this and they dig their heels in, then that's the way it is, because the railroad's been around for 200 years or more. And quite frankly, they seem to have all the cards. So we cannot say to the public, we're going to do this, without saying we investigated everything. Now, I personally think that option one was probably not a very good idea. But what I want to be able to do is say to the public, this is what we did. We looked at everything and we made this decision, and here's why. Because again, it's not my money, it's your money that we're spending. Now, someone said earlier today, well, you want the money, you want this, you know, and I don't know. But I do know this, that I have to talk to my neighbors and my friends and people I go and hang out with and go to church with, et cetera, and I have to answer to them. And this is why we have people who know more than I to find out exactly what the facts are. Now, the reason I asked Chris if this is going to be online is that I'm going to challenge everyone in this room, everyone on TV, and everyone in the city of Corona to watch this study session, and you make up your mind what is the truth. I'm not going to tell you anything. I'm not going to insinuate anything, but I'm going to ask you to watch it and see what you think we did. If you think we did something wrong, like Karen said, send me an email. Let me know. But quite frankly, I think option one was not a good idea at all. Absolutely not a good idea. But again, you have to be able to talk to the constituents about it. Now, I also said the Cub Scout motto is do your best, and that's exactly what I do, is I do my best. And if it's not good enough, well, then that's a decision that you have to make, and that's okay with me. But I promise you this, I promised you this 6 years ago, that I will do my best, and I'm doing it now. And I always tell you the 100% truth. Watch it after Chris gets it up. Watch it and make up your own mind.